Today's Trailside Bite is a blackberry crisp. It's one of my personal favorites. It comes out of the Wolters family cookbook. And well, seeing as we cleaned our plate from dinner, that means we can have dessert. So today I brought along my mom, Dee, and she's here. She loves baking, loves cooking, and no better way to enjoy the outdoors than to cook and then utilize the trailer to bake this wonderful dessert. So,
All
you
right,
ready?
Let's get going. Yep.
Okay.
Today we're gonna make a fruit crisp. This, my mother would make this, and it was an apple crisp, but I have, over the years, determined that it's really great with any fresh fruit. Today we're gonna use blackberries. I was able to go to a blackberry patch locally and pick blackberries. They are amazing. So that's gonna be the basis, and then we're just gonna have our crisp on top that adds a sweetness to it. This is a really sweet book that was given to me when I got married, so half the recipes are from the Wolters family and half the recipes are from the Vasquez family, and you can see it's well loved, but I really like it. To make it work in the Oliver trailer, I've had to cut the recipe in half, plus it's only the two of us, so we don't want too much. So here's the recipe. 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 1/4 cup of white sugar, 1/4 cup of butter, just 4 tablespoons. And we're gonna mix that together. I'm gonna cut this to make it a little bit easier. It's great that the butter is a little bit soft. Put that all in there, and then a cup of flour. The seasoning is cinnamon, so we're going to use about a teaspoon of cinnamon. You can use nutmeg, especially if you're doing apples. Nutmeg is great spice with apples. And then I'm just using a pastry blender and making it into like a crumbly sort of consistency. So just a crumbly sort of consistency. We're camping, or anytime we like to cook, we like to eat, we don't have to clean up. So one thing that I always do before I put something in the oven is I coat it with a non-stick cooking spray. Makes cleanup so much easier. So we're just gonna dump our berries in here. Enough to fill it almost all the way to the top because they will cook down. So we have the berries in the dish. I'm gonna add just, I don't know, like 1/4 cup of water just to help them cook, and it'll kind of give them a little bit of a, like a sauce. And then we just take this topping and put it right on top. This is the easiest dessert ever. So it's a really, like, it's not like a biscuit sort of consistency or anything. It's really loose, but it bakes up really well. So just spread it on the top, and then you know, pat it down a little bit if you want to. So then we're gonna take it inside, put it in the oven, cook it at 350 for, I don't know, 25 or 30 minutes. Honestly, there's 2 things we're looking for. One is for the top to be kind of brown and crunchy because of the brown sugar and the butter. The other thing will be your fruit you need to cook. So we use blackberries. It's not gonna take a whole lot for that to cook, but if you're using apples or pears or a more dense kind of fruit, that will take a little bit longer. So just, you know, kind of keep an eye on it. So we're gonna take it inside and put it in the oven. All right, we are ready to serve this up.
All right, thanks for joining us today for Trailside Bites. We hope you enjoy this fun dessert recipe. Remember, you gotta clean your plate first before you can have dessert. All right, thanks for joining us.
See ya.